Okay, I'm getting comfy, I'm getting warm, getting ready for the next episode of Fate. Who knows what this is called? Fate Grand Order Absolute Demonic Babylonia, something like that. Hi everyone, I hope everybody is well. We're gonna jump into this. I'm excited. I like it. I'm on like a, I forget. I don't know the word. But when you're on a, I have to sneeze. I'm in this place where I'm like go go go, and that's good for me. So I'll keep this short and sweet. Again, we're ahead on our Patreon, full-time reactions, the clear versions, all that good stuff. If you'd like to support us on Patreon, you can click down below in our description box and click those links. Is he having a dream? I'm like, am I on the right episode? I've always wanted to do this. I don't know why, but I've always just wanted to. It looks fun, but I'm sure it's like extremely tiring. Yeah, she's starting to get experience, life experience. That's awesome. Food's just going straight to him. Hmm.
憎しみを持つ者に理解を示してはならぬ。楽しみを持つ者に同調してはならぬ。
So, okay.
もう神を相手に人道を語ることこそ愚かである。
So is he a god? He's a spirit. Well, they got some information from trying to be kind. The three goddesses are coming. But I need to go back. There's like, don't empathize, don't celebrate. I forget what the other thing was. Is this from Fate Zero? Wow. So this is okay. Okay, so I'm jumping into kind of a weird. So this is a different. I'm clearly not in like order. Okay, so it's not a flash to the future, it's a flashback to a series that I did not watch. Okay, that makes more sense. They're always just drinking some coffee. Oh my god. Yeah, there's these blue guys. Damn, oof. It's like humid. I do not like humidity. Who's watching them with those little feet? Pikachu? He must be hot though with all those layers. Is this the goddess? The celebration goddess? What the hell? Is she a furry? Okay, no, that's not the goddess of celebration. Aw, but aren't you freaking hot? I mean, where are we? Is this a con or like where are we?
救援は必要ありません。ウルはとても安全な町ですから。
Yeah, I mean, God, imagine that.
お邪魔するよ。マーリン、町の見回り
She
ご苦労様。
turns around.
密林がある限り魔獣は入ってこない。
何もしないことがウルの自衛手段であったと。無抵抗であれば生きながらえる。諦めの上等手段です。それで生贄は
What?
仕方がないんです。ウルで生きていくには生贄は必要なんです。
So they're
みんなこうとな
oh,
った
they're
この上選
feeding
んでは
the men to that one snake.
無力な人間にはどうすることもできないのです。
I mean, horrible situation
だ
that
か
they're
ら
in
お引き取り
because
くだ
they've
さい。
literally they're like
もう
sacrificing
メソポタミアには
their husbands and sons.
何もせずに誰かを犠牲にするだけなんて。
Is that jungle girl?
ジャガーマン。エリドゥ神殿で強制労働を押し付けられてるにゃ。
What is this? Oh my god.
が好き、魚が好き、人とか食べる。ジャガーの戦士。ここに。
So she is the celebration goddess, no?
神の定義をわきまえる人間よ。今は立ち去るがいい。
That's right, Anna.
から攻めるにゃ。
Okay, Bruce Lee. Goodness. Oh, if you got hit in the back with her, like, whatever the hell she's got, you'll be broken.
どうしたどうした。
But she's so cute. It's, like, ridiculous. Like, how do you fight this cute monster?
あらよっと。よっほほほほ。ジャガージャガリー。ジャガーハンナー。
What a fun character.
神をにゃめるんじゃないにゃ。
自称ジャガーマン。これほどなのか。あれはああ見えても心霊。
Mm.
残念だけど今回はここまでだね。俺はまた町を、ウルの人たちを、俺は。
マスター。
Damn, that's dark that he saw her die like that.
撤退だ、マーリン。よーし、リードから逃げるのは得意だぞ。
これは面白くなってきたにゃ。
Yes, this has gotten interesting with the sacrifices and that with Ur doing that to the men. And I'm sure the men volunteered to do it too, which is even more sad.
あなたはこれまでの戦いで誰かを犠牲にすることに慣れていると思っていました。
何度経験しても慣れない。
Hmm.
次は絶対に助けなきゃいけないんだ。
Okay, yeah. Well, that's an interesting perspective. I just didn't think that it would go there. It is interesting. It's like the men are all gone, pretty much. And I can only imagine that those men offered up, their lives, because it's usually like we protect the women and the children. But at what point does that snake start eating the women and the children and the elderly? Like what was their contract? What was in the contract? Because it just sounds like a slow death of a country, a nation, and they don't realize it because they're giving up part of their. I mean, geez, and that's even like crazier because they're literally giving up not only, it's not like of their freedoms, they're giving up their family and to be safe. But yeah, it's just like basically they're using the men and eating the men and maybe using them for hard labor as well. But there is at what point does it then dwindle down to the women and the children, and then eventually that whole city is wiped out? And that's the part that I don't know if they're like thinking that far ahead but at the same time, they're like, you haven't seen this woman. She's scary. She's strong. I mean, they couldn't even beat the jaguar. So, and she's a goddess. So it's like, I don't know. I don't think we'd ever. I don't know. I've never been in a situation like that, but that's a pretty intense one to like, just to make a choice like that to like kill all the men. Goodness gracious. And it's like, yeah, it's all your husbands, your cousins, your uncles, your dads, your brothers, your sons. That's really crazy. So it's like, how do you save them? Clearly they have to defeat the goddesses, especially that snake. Because if not, then everyone suffers pretty much. So interesting perspective on that. I'm trying to see if there was anything else that like pops up. I mean, I think the only thing is I did miss like there was another Fate Grand Order, like I almost clicked on it to watch because I thought it was the same series, but I think it might have been the one that we meet the main character dude. I don't know his name. Why don't I know his name? But the master, Mash's master. Yeah, but I think what I'm realizing is I've missed a chunk of information. But however, it seems like the Fate series is always doing the same thing. Because where we started with Fate Zero, it was like the end of the world too. Most people ended up dying. I forgot who won, but it ended up there was a similar thing that happened, I guess, in the other Fate Grand series, where it was like the world caught on fire and people died. So that just seems like to be a theme of the series. It's like everyone makes these decisions, everyone's trying to save the world or maybe be selfish. It seems like he's the last master, the final master, and he has like a good heart. So it's interesting. It's like interesting, like if the world was it was in the hands of all these different people and no one knew what was going on, and it's like, yeah, the fate of the world is here in these specific people, and like that's why they have like the Chaldeans have these servants and these kids that they train up so that they can prepare their bodies and minds to accept these heroic spirits, so that they would be in the best fighting shape, pretty much, to save the world or help save the world. It's an interesting dynamic. If I'm right on that or wrong, explain the Fate series to me, because I'm just trying to understand, because clearly I'm not watching all of them and not in order. But I wanted to hear what this guy had to say again. It says, empathize not with the hateful one. And I assume that the hateful one, because it shows the snakes, was the big snake lady eating all the... So don't empathize with the hateful one. Celebrate not with the joyous one, which it's gotta be the jaguar girl. And extol not the pained one. Ishtar. That looks like Ishtar. I don't know what extol means. I want to have the correct word. Extol. Praise enthusiastically. So don't praise. But it's tough, because it's like, clearly I like Ishtar. I really like her, and she seems to not be like a bad being or god. But I don't know. From what I'm seeing, they're not bad. And then like the jaguar does not seem bad either, but clearly they're killing people. But it's interesting how that spirit, whoever that was, told them, don't empathize, do not be joyous, don't celebrate, and don't extol. So he's just like, kill them, straight up kill them. Don't even listen to what they have to say. But I would listen to what Ishtar has to say. I would listen to her. And why is she in this allegiance with this snake person who's like eating people? It seems very not like her. I'd like to know what the reasons are. Well, I liked. It's another great episode. I'm gonna jump into the next one. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys there. Bye, everyone.